Welcome to PelviBiz podcast. I'm Dr. Kelly Alhui. I've grown my pelvic health practice, orthopelvic physical therapy, and now I'm helping pelvic health professionals do the same. Each week, I give you the knowledge you need to grow your practice. Let's get into today's episode.
Before we get into today's episode, let's chat about our sponsor, Jane. Jane is an all-in-one practice management software designed to help you create documentation, book, schedule, process payments, and run your entire practice online. The team at Jane knows your time is valuable, so they've created online intake forms to help you spend less time on paperwork and more time with your patients. To streamline your intake process, Jane makes it easy to automatically email intake forms at the time of booking. You can gather patient data, consent, insurance information, and payment details, all before your patients even walk through your door. And to help them remember to fill out their forms, Jane has you covered with a friendly email reminder sent 24 hours before their appointment. To learn more, head to jane.app/guide or use the code PelviBiz1mo at sign up to receive a 1-month grace period applied to your new Jane account.
Today, I'm going to talk about how to start living your dream as an entrepreneur. You have to know what big problems that you're going to solve. So how are you going to know that? You're going to have to start asking people, hey, you got some pain? What kind of pain? Oh, hey, you got some pain. You got some pain. You got some pain. Take out your phone, write every single thing that they said to you and what kind of pain they're having, why they're having the pain, why it's important for that pain to be solved, and write it in your note section. Say people's problems, label it as that. Set a date that you're going to only focus on your business and not the other business you work for. Try not to do the whole side hustle thing. I know most people want to try to do the side hustle. I was guilty of it. The side hustle and then try to build your company. Eventually, you're going to have to make a decision. And you're going to have to be like, I have to give up the other company that I work for to truly live out my dream. I have to make it all work. Okay. So that's huge. So I just set a date, like in 2 months at this date, this time, I'm leaving my full-time job or my part-time job and going fully into my business. That's how you truly live out your dreams. And I know it's super scary. I cried personally for 7 hours in my freaking bed. I'm not kidding. Um, before I called my head boss and I called my mom. She was like, "You can do it, honey. You can do it. We're all so proud of you." Meanwhile, my husband's like, "Don't do it." My brother's like, "You need a business plan." My dad's like, "Hell no. Why would you ever leave a stable job?" Don't listen to your freaking people sometimes if they have doubt in you. Listen to the people that actually believe in you. Because if I didn't listen to my mom, orthopelvic wouldn't be here. She's the only one that believed in me. The only one. Luckily, they always say moms know best. She always does. She always does. And I'm just super thankful to have her in my corner. So anyways, I'm getting off tangent, but really moms are the best. I want you to set a goal and a big dream. So whatever that goal is, like whatever you say, like if you're like, okay, I want to make $80,000 because that sounds amazing, especially in the PT world, like, make that much. So $80,000, I'm going to make $80,000. Well, if you say that, take that and times it by 2. That should be your goal. So you should be like, I want to make $200,000 so that I can actually pay off my student loans a little bit. Not completely, but maybe a little bit. Okay. Because we all know, most of us, at least I did, came out with $200,000 student loan debt. How are you going to ever live in life, especially if you have a spouse that was a PT too? Mine went to the same school, same debt. It's just not good. So set a big dream and make a vision board. I just did this in my client accelerator program. It's with my entry level program where I have people that just want to get clients in that program. That's all it is. It's handling objections and just get clients. And we did a visionary activity and I had them all put what they want to make and put it on the front of their phone. So they had like their kids and they put 12, which means 12K. Or they had, their spouse and they put 11 and that meant 11K. That's how much they wanted to make that month. Okay. And I said, you got to plan it out. You got to know what numbers we're shooting for. You just can't be shooting in the dark and saying, I hope I can pay myself. Because if you say that, you're just asking for the leftovers. And that's just not us. We don't want the leftovers. Okay. So, and know it's okay to dream big. When we were little, we played house. I feel like we had these big mansions. Like we did all this stuff. We've envisioned. So what happened to us as adults? What happened? Who took away our power of dreaming and dreaming big? And who said that we couldn't do what our minds were thinking we could actually do? Who told us that? Some adults? Ourselves? Who took that away from us? And I'm here to say, I want you to get it back. And I want you to dream so big that you could never even think that that thing would ever come true. But when you look at your phone every single day and you say, okay, 12, I got to hit 12, I got to hit 12, I got to hit 12. You know what happened in my CAP program? Today, look, they put the money on the screen today, or yesterday, I mean. Today, two people sold two packages. You know how much package is worth? Over $2,000. That means they made $4,000 today. $4,000. And they're trying to get to 12. Do you think that person's going to hit their dream? We're only 6 days into September when I'm recording this podcast. Okay. Only 6 days in. Hell yeah, that person's going to hit their goal because they have it on the screen. They know what they're aiming for. Okay. I had another person in CAP and she came in, she had one patient, and she had no self-confidence and did not believe in herself. And I said, hey, I need you to go and do all these different things. And you know what she did? She actually did every single one of those things. And normally, guys, when I coach people and I tell them, hey, I need you just to do this, this, and this, and this, most of them are scared and they don't do it. This person, she actually did it. And that told me she was going to be an amazing entrepreneur because she did the things that most people are not willing to do. And about a month in of me working with her, she was like, Kelly, no one's calling me. I think I'm going to quit. I can't do this. I talked to everyone. I did everything. I did it all. I said, no, you're not. I truly believe in you and you got it. Like we got this. It's just you were planting the seeds. Now we have to let it grow. Then we harvest, which is AKA you root or you take the benefit of what you've actually put out there in the universe. And it just needed a little bit of time and a little watering. I said, we need a little time and keep watering, watering, watering. And now, just 4 months later, she went from one patient to 20 a week. One patient to 20 a week. That's life-changing numbers, by the way. 20 a week? And let's just do some quick math on that. Let's just see, right? 20 a week, 20 patients a week, times. That's 17,000 that month, guys. $17,000. She went from $200 a month to $17,000 a month in 4 months. Do you think you're ever going to make that as a staff therapist? It's not happening, but you can do that for yourself. And it's 100% possible. If you don't think it is, I have tons of people in my mastermind and CAPS that have freaking amazing results. I've taken most people in my mastermind from no business to at least 20K months, if not 30K, if not 40K, if not 52K we just had, months. Months, not years, months. So what some of y'all are making in 1 year, some people in my mastermind are making in a month. Now, I'm not here to compare, but I'm just here to inspire you guys to understand that anything is possible and your dreams have to be so big. And I would say the next thing with this is your pain has to be bad. You've got to want it. You have got to want it. That pain, when I say pain, I'm not talking about like back pain. I'm talking about something inside of you. Like my pain moving to Northern Virginia, it was painful. So I had to make lemon out of lemonade. That's why orthopelvic was built. The pain that maybe some of you guys have with maybe not having your spouse around because he or she has to work, long hours and you don't get to see them. The pain of watching your loved ones have to work 4 jobs and you don't want to see that anymore and you want to make the change. The pain of not being able to connect with your kids because you work 8 hours a day at work and then you got 2 hours of notes at night when you get home. That's pain. Depends on how bad that pain irritates you. And the more it actually irritates you and the more we can poke at it, the more that you're going to actually take action and move forward. And then you just need guidance from a coach. That's it. Let's not overcomplicate it. That's it. Okay. Now, I think the fifth thing that I'm on is just go act on your vision board. So you're like, what? What do you mean? Okay. I'm saying if you have a vision board and I put it on my phone again, I put it on my phone. I look at it every day, 12 times a day, 50 times a day, whatever you have to look at your phone. Okay. If I have a vision board that I want a beach house, then you know what I'm going to do? Especially if I'm poor. You know what I used to do? HGTV. Used to turn it on and look at the episodes that just had beach homes and be like, oh, that's so nice. I could never afford that, but I'm going to one day. And then I would just get sucked in and watch these homes. And I would just be like, which one would I choose? Which one would I pick? Do I like this color? Which location? And I would just allow my mind to open up and dream about that beach house. Now, once you dream about it, then maybe you're going to say, you know what? I saw this home on HGTV and now I would actually go to that location for a day. So, like, I'm in Virginia. We don't have beaches by us, maybe like 3 hours away. I would drive then to the beach and find a beach home in Virginia. It may not be my ideal one that may be in Florida. Um, but I'm going to go there and I'm going to envision and just look at them. And then I'm going to drive back because I couldn't afford to stay that night. Then what I'm going to do is maybe I'm going to spend a night there. Maybe I'm going to spend 2 nights there. And this may be years of building up. Okay. Maybe I'm going to spend a weekend there. Maybe then I spend a week there. And then maybe I spend a month there. And the list could go on and on. Okay. But when you start to get a small taste of what you truly want, and I know most of you guys don't even know what you want. That's why you have to go explore and go test out things and go do things and let your mind open up. Maybe I would like to try this. I've never done this. Why not? Okay. Like, this is how you truly live out your dream. And the last thing I could say is you are the only person that prevents you from dreaming big. You are the only person that prevents you from dreaming big. And again, pay attention from the people that you surround yourself with. This is very important. So let's go back to my family. My family was like, never believed in me, just my mom believed in me. I don't need to be surrounding myself then with my husband, my dad, my brother, because they're always gonna be like, why? You're gonna need a business plan. You're gonna need savings. You're gonna need this. I don't need any of that. I'm just gonna say, watch me. I don't need that. So my mom was right. So I'm gonna hang out with my mom. Same thing when you watch the news and they're like, it's a shooting here and a shooting. And it's like, oh my God, we're all gonna die today. We're all gonna die. That's not the case. Instead, what I like to do is hang out with my entrepreneur friends and be like, what are you dreaming up today? What's your biggest challenge today? How'd your first launch go? How did blah, blah, blah? And that to me just fires me up. It gets me super, super excited because I'm around and I surround myself with people that only want to keep elevating themselves and not deteriorating themselves by sitting on the couch watching, I don't know what. I'm not saying I don't watch The Housewives. Okay. I do watch that, but not always. Okay. So I think that's huge. Get away from the negative people and get away from the negative vibes. What's another thing? Living life of dreams, just getting a mentor, guys. Mentorship is super, super important. It does provide you a very clear roadmap of what you need to be doing, when you need to be doing it, and how you're actually going to be doing it. It's the super track of how to get what you want. And it's tax write-offable. It's a win-win. And then also, I think we have something in PelviBiz. It's called the clarity tool. I would grab that if you're like, I don't know how to live the life of my dreams. This clarity tool will give you actual clarity. That's why it's called that. To figure out where you're at in your business, how much money you want, how much time you want, and how much you want to actually like hang out with your spouse or your kids or whatever else. It's going to help you audit and figure out where you're at now, where you want to be in days from now, and where you want to be in the future. And that's something right there, just doing that activity and saying, pause, let me figure this out and let that tool guide you. That's going to be massively important. So if you guys want that clarity tool, it's free. Okay, it's free. Remember, only person that's stopping you is you.
Excellent.
I consider myself a business and life coach. Are you ready to live the life of your dreams as an entrepreneur? If so, let's chat. See the episode notes below and go ahead and book a call. See you all next week.